Hello, welcome back. We are on to episode 2. We have just met Atten, and we are about to explore the mining facility. So, it's relatively peaceful and quiet around here. We've killed a bunch of mining droids last time. Most of these doors were open. We were basically locked into this room because I guess a bunch of miners found out there was a Jedi and there was a bounty on his head or something. I'm still a little unclear, you know. So we're just gonna figure out how to open all these doors in the meantime. Atten is just hanging out, I guess. I'm not sure what. I guess he's playing with the computers, but he also said the computers don't work. So he's kind of just a doorstop right now. I don't know what to say. Got a bunch of dead people here. I think this is the way we came. Oh yeah, there's an old lady named Kira. She's back the other way. We thought she was dead, but she's not dead. This is the prison cells where we found Atten. There will be a little bit of backtracking in this game. I like to explore, double talk to people, things like that. So we've got a lot to do. I'm not even sure where to go right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. All the doors are locked. He said something about the computer's not working, or they won't respond to us, or something. I don't know.
Found anything?
Yeah, okay. And we've already threatened him like 3 times because it's Atten, and who gives a crap. I'm slowly starting to remember more about this game. It has been a while since I played it, which is kind of why I picked it. Where the heck are we supposed to go? This is where 4-speed would come in handy. You zip around the map a little bit faster. See, everything's locked. Oh wait. Yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible. So, I don't know. There's nothing down there. I'm gonna check the journal. Since the Mandalorian, you should try to discover what happened to the galaxy since your exile. Perhaps Kriya will know more, or you've escaped Paragus. You will need to ship you and Kriya arrived on the Ebon Hawk. Bonus mission. You met an elder named Kriya, who informed you that she rescued you from the Harbinger. She said you were the only survivor of the vessel, and that it had been attacked. Except she died and then she wasn't dead, so at least all adapted sedative treatment was given. Oh yeah, all the miners that everybody that was found on the ship got put into like a coltho tank, which I guess is similar to Bacta, and everybody was given a lethal dose, but because they call me Jedi, I have force powers. Hasn't really been decided whether I'm good or evil yet. Although I've gotten like 2 or 3 evil points, or dark side points. So
emergency lockdown.
Yeah,
Fact.
yeah, we got it. probably staring me right in the face and I'm just not seeing it. I guess we go back and talk to the old lady. See ya. Everybody's dead. The mining droids turned on them. It's a mess. Everything's falling apart. So yeah, she was floating.
Yes. What have you found? I do not know. Why did they spare you?
I don't think they spared. I guess, yeah, I was given the same dose.
Indeed, a Jedi trance could protect one from such poisons. In fact, it would prove...
We've had this conversation. Keep hearing your voice as I explore this place.
Ah, yes, I noticed that as well.
Well, why are you fucking talking to me?
During our long slumber may have had... We seem to be able to speak without speaking. Perhaps this effect will pass. Then hope that we have little to say to each other.
Okay, yeah, so that's just the same conversations we've already had. So we're looking for a way out of here. Is there like a tunnel or a door? Let's try this one. I don't think this one ever opens.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbulence has been sealed.
Okay. Running. These doors are locked. I can't go anywhere through the doors. This is just a little lockdown facility they had. A door or a computer down here? Oh, I bet this is it.
Tracked the freighter in. Was lucky it wasn't destroyed when it drifted into the asteroid field. Not much on board. One damaged droid, one annoying protocol droid, and a lot of bodies. Sent the survivor to medical and the others to the morgue. Didn't recognize the ship's ID code, so we transmitted it to the Republic for some answers. Questioned the protocol droid about what happened. Says his master, the survivor, I guess, was on the Republic ship the Harbinger when it suffered an engine failure. He says the survivor was a passenger on the vessel and a Jedi. If so, that's gonna mean trouble. Inventoried the bodies and cargo. Everything matches the protocol droid story. The T3 droid seized up, so we left it in storage and standby mode. Don't know what code will access it. It could be it's voice activated for all we know. We put the protocol droid to work in maintenance, sorting the mining droid comm routines and updating the recognition sensors. And to shut him up. When the survivor recovers, hopefully we can get him off this station before there's a... Trouble between the work shifts. Word of the Jedi leaked out and the miners aren't sure what to do with him. Quarter's mining crew wanted us to collect the credits for the bounty the Exchange has on Jedi, but I put a stop to that. We're contacting Telos to get the Republic records on the Jedi, but nobody will know word from the Republic. But I've sent out a broadcom transmission for records on this Ebon Hawk. One of the miners said it used to be a smuggling vessel. Accidents are making the miners restless. The droid behavior cores must be undergoing some kind of binary decay. 2 miners were drilled by a droid's mining laser, and those blasts in the ventilation tunnels nearly caused the whole facility to blow.
That's not good. Alright. Dormitories, hangar bay 25. Can you read me? Hey, it's T3. We're trapped on the administration levels. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? Is there another way out of here besides the turbo lifts? Must be an emergency hatch. Well, I'd rather risk it than be trapped. Well, let's go. Alright, we found T3 again. So this little guy has been on some adventures. He is from the first game. I have not played the game on stream yet. I figured I'd start with this one just because I didn't remember as much about it. And I remember beating the first one and really enjoying my playthrough with it. I played a dark side character. I was very Revan, as you know, carried the purple and red lightsabers, you know, the whole thing. I was very like, you know, little kid. Oh, I get to play the bad guy. I'm about to play bad guy. Generally in games growing up, I played the bad guy. In games like any of the Elder Scrolls, I started with Elder Scrolls 3, but any of the Elder Scrolls, I tend to lean into like the Thieves Guild stuff, and my it's just a weird little like quirk my character would have, like, you know, headcanon type stuff, was that oh, this is gonna be interesting. Let's attack him. Okay, that worked. Okay, so that worked out really well. I'm gonna save here. Save this as number 10. So anyway, in the Elder Scrolls games, I tend to play as a stealthy thief-like character. And I generally had this rule that is like, I'm a thief, not a killer. Like a murderer. So the only game like I really like leaned into the killing stuff was Elder Scrolls 3, because it was the Mortong and it was sanctioned, which is a little different. But generally speaking, like in Skyrim and all that, I played a thief, and I didn't really do a whole lot. I know everybody loves the Dark Brotherhood missions. I played them eventually, but I was way more invested in the Thieves Guild. I've played a Khajiit in most of the games. I was definitely a Khajiit in Skyrim. And I love being the Grey Fox and wearing the hood and seeing like your enemies through walls and shit with the gray hood. Absolutely loved it. Oh, I didn't want to go down there yet. I wanted to finish exploring up here. Let's see if we can go back. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of this back and forth stuff. Like I said, I like to explore. That's generally what would take me so long to play games and stuff, was I wouldn't play the main quests generally. Like, I would do side quests first and then do the main quests. explore, collect things, and then like it took me, I don't know, I want to say, if you average it out, about two years to beat Skyrim, like officially beat it, because I didn't do the main quest. So here's a funny story. The fact that I didn't do main quests so much in most games up to that point, like we'll use Final Fantasy as an example. I would do all the side quests and stuff, and that's one of the games that kind of taught me, like, do side quests first, because I think I always get the numbers confused. I know 7's the one where you're, that's the one everybody loves. That's the one with the train, and 8 is the one with where you fight Sephiroth and you're Leon, I believe. And then 9, and I beat that one. It took me a minute, but I finally beat that one. 9 is the one with the mage guy, right? The little blue guy with the hat. Well, that was my first introduction to Final Fantasy. Was that one? A friend let me borrow the game, and I took it home and got it. But there's the first like main boss you fight in the snow cave, and I hadn't been making like regular saves like I tend to do. And I got myself stuck in a loop in the cave because there's a little cutscene there, and like I said, I didn't make enough saves before that, and so I was stuck in the loop where like everybody's freezing to death, and then you go and you fight the little ice dragon thing, whatever boss that was, and I was stuck because I wasn't strong enough to beat it, but I couldn't escape the cutscene. Like it had saved me right there, so I was in this vicious loop of trying to figure out how to beat this thing, and it sucked. So I saved a lot more ever since then. It was a little kid thing. Okay, we were talking about. God, I wish somebody was here to remind me. We were talking about why I made saves. I did the Assassin's. I did the. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I am so sorry, but there's a reason I brought up saves. I'm trying to remember. We're talking about Skyrim and Morrowind. I'm retracing my steps. But anyway, the point is, I started saving a lot more after that. And I like to. Oh, I remember what I was talking about now. In Skyrim, I would do side quests, and one of the first quests in the game is after you get to Riverwood. I think it's Riverwood, whatever it's called. There's a term. I should have read that. Stuck. They send you to Whiterun to talk to the Jarl. Well, that's basically when the game opens up. Like, you go to Whiterun, and so I it's like, I'm not talking to the Jarl. I don't want to, lock something out by doing main quests. So it was like a year and a half I played that game, and I'm running around. I'm doing all the side quests. I'm doing Thieves Guild, Mages Guild, Fighters Guild, all that stuff, and I never encountered a dragon. Not one time in like a year and a half of playing that game did I encounter a dragon. And I was like, I thought there was supposed to be. I guess there's like, I don't know. I guess there's only like a couple dragons. I guess it's only main quest stuff or whatever. And I can imagine somebody laughing at me right now. But seriously, that I did not encounter a dragon for like a year and a half. I played that whole game without fighting dragons. Where the hell am I supposed to go? It wasn't until I started doing the main quest and I went back and I talked to that Jarl. Like I said, it's like the second or third quest in the whole game. And, just talk to the Jarl and go defend that tower. And defending that tower is what unlocks dragons in the entire game. So, like, everywhere you go, like, oh, there might be a dragon here, there might be a dragon here, there might be... But because I never did that, I never unlocked dragons. So I played this, like, super vanilla version of Skyrim for, like, a year. Because I did not realize that was the quest that made the game more full. I need to read that journal. So yeah, fun fact. Where do we see those? Bonus mission, recent history. At Kriya, found showing lethal set was given. We are looking for. Yeah, those are. We just got a journal update somewhere. Ah, here we go. Effects, combat, feedback, yeah, journal, recover, dialogue. Wait, this is all the stuff I have in my inventory. I got a bunch of junk. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Alright, purged the fuel lines and I found 3 sonic chargers attached inside. I checked the work logs and only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I've removed the remote detonators and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Okay, well that didn't help much. I feel like there was a tunnel or something around here I'm supposed to crawl into. Droid that when equipped allows droids to perform special tasks. This destroyed droid contains an ion blaster. Is there really nothing else down here? No. Upstairs we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, we got shields now. Alright, so we need to equip some stuff. We got mine. Might as well have 2. Shock arm. It consumes 1 charge. This item is automatically discharged after. Okay. Marketed towards customers. This droid interface. The interface is streamlined for more efficient. Oh, this is okay. Huh. Upgrade our computer use? Yeah, we'll take that. And we definitely could use some armor. Is this like a shield? Yeah. Okay, cool. Close that, save. Oh, he's coming after us. Oh, did I don't see. Can I loot? No. No looting. Alright. So yeah, I guess that's a challenge for anybody who doesn't want the dragon. Cause okay, so if we go back to like Morrowind, I don't know. If we go back to Morrowind, that was the first Elder Scrolls game I was introduced to, and I had a lot of fun with that. It was difficult to get into it first because the combat system is based on like, do you hit something or do you not hit something? So you're sort of like hit the character and it'll go through another character, and you're like, I'm hitting it, I'm most definitely, but you're not. It's just like a dice roll, did you hit or not? So it looks like you're hitting it, but you're not. And that can be frustrating, especially compared to modern games. That's just a thing that doesn't happen anymore. But it took some time to get used to that style of gameplay, especially when it looks like you're hitting the character and you're just missing. And it doesn't say you missed, it's just... Okay. Let's focus on this. Oh shoot. Okay, so we have the hangar control and emergency subsystems. Check the status of the... Don't have any spikes. Hangar logs. Let's find out what's going on here. Asteroid and field surroundings. The transmit to the Ebon. Yeah, that'll help us get out of here later. Download the asteroid orbital drift charts. Yep. And access the hangar logs. Takeoff procedures. Yep. Get everything we can. Let's talk about
a lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine checks. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system compromises. The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives. Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to terminal levels. It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the Navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get it spaceworthy. Considering this latest droid commission breach, I'm putting the droids in this section under the control of the current dock officer. If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced... Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the navicomputer. It's been voice-locked. Maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere. And the only reason someone would lock their navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Decontamination. Darn it. Okay, we're just gonna have to start repairing stuff. Oh, we can't even repair that. Okay. We don't have any spikes for that. Alright, so we got that working. Check the... We don't have any spikes. Is there a... I wonder if there's a workbench here somewhere. Here's the fuel depot that we can't get in. That's the hangar. I think this is the contraband. And he said we can't attack it open, we have to blow it, yeah. Alright, that sucks. Oh, we found 3. Alright, get that stuff. I really enjoyed Morrowind. I liked that game a lot, and it definitely has a learning curve to it. Hey, we got 3 computer spikes. Alright, we can open those doors now. Let's save here. Oh, he's broken. Poor... Open the fuel. Alright, now we've got some spikes. Let's check the fuel bay first. I feel like the hangar bay is gonna have more. Never mind. You're not. Fire! Attack the movie. Didn't we open this? Didn't we just open the hangar bay? I thought we unlocked it. Oh, we got a map or whatever. I thought we honestly unlocked it. I thought we spent one of those trips to do that. No, I mean, I probably didn't read it fully. Alright. Oh, so back to Morrowind. I was talking about dragons, and there are no dragons in Morrowind. And it was a big lore thing at the time. Remember, Oblivion hadn't even come out yet. So we would get on forums. My brother and I, we would talk about like what we would like to see for the future of the games and stuff like that. And it was a big deal that there are no dragons in Elder Scrolls because they had been like defeated and like I'm trying to remember the entire history, but there was a huge like lore reason why there were not dragons. There used to be, but there aren't anymore. And we would get on forums and we would discuss for ages with different people and stuff, and about like why there should be dragons or why there shouldn't be these things. And one of the arguments we had at the time was it was simple, but it was like, if you're a writer or developer, you could, you know, find a way to subtly work in, you know, why they're in there and still keep it like relative to the lore and stuff like that. And so we're all speculating on like what's going to happen in Oblivion and what we want to see, because that was a big thing. Was like they were asking like, what kind of things would you like to see in Oblivion? And you know, that's when I started kind of getting into like an online group, community type thing, and having discussions and stuff like that. And well, I agreed that I absolutely agreed and understood that, like lore wise, like yeah, there's not dragons, there shouldn't be dragons, but if we wanted them, there is very much a way to make that happen. You would just have to, you know, fiddle with everything. There's a way to make it happen, and without shoehorning it in and making everything all like weird and wonky. And I think they did a good job with that, because 4 came out. 4 was great. No dragons in it, which was fine. You know, I had been on the forums discussing that stuff, and 4 was awesome. Awesome game. My brother loved that game. We played the heck out of it. And when 5 came out and there was a dragon, I was like, you know, remember, you know, years had passed from talking about it in the forum, and then playing 4, and then waiting for the 5 to come out for the first time, not the 15th time. And there's a bomb in there. And then realizing, oh, they're putting dragons in this game. I'm like, well, that kind of defeats it. Like, everybody was really upset about it, and on the forums for Morrowind into Oblivion, like that transitional period, and everybody was really upset about like the mention of dragons. Like, we don't want dragons. We don't want dragons. It doesn't fit in the universe. Blah blah blah. And then 5 comes out, and it's like, we're gonna have dragons. And my thought was, well, either this is going to upset a lot of people, or like, how are they going to do it? Like, I'm really curious, because we had those discussions, and I think they did it wonderfully. They sent Akatosh, or not Akatosh. What's the other one? Yeah. anyway, they sent the big bad. They sent him forward in time using the Elder Scrolls, and that's why there's dragons. I was like, see, there was a way to do it and keep it lore friendly, and him using his powers and stuff revived the former dragons that I had missed fighting for about 1.5 years. So I wasn't collecting dragon souls or anything. I was just collecting shouts. It was really weird. So it even though all that time had passed, I was like, I knew there was a way to do it and do it well. And yeah, there was mistakes and stuff made along the way, but absolutely it could be done. So 2 games later, and it happened the way I kind of had thought it should have happened. I am not sure what I'm looking at here. Alright, let's start with number... what did I just do? Oh no! Well, I hope we got all the information we needed, because I kind of skipped over it.
Is that stupid droid of yours going to come through or not?
I think he just did.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my... Hey, what do you know? A little car... If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear run. Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
Maybe it's the only way out. If it's dangerous, you're the one going, not me.
You're either really brave... Alright.
No, I'd just rather do it myself. Let's go.
I'll keep the...
Alright. So, he still hasn't joined us. We're not getting through that one.
Emergency lockdown.
I think
is
we're
in
going up
effect.
these ramps
Turbo
here.
lifts have been sealed to...
Nothing here. Alright, let's go check out the other side. One of these doors just opened. No, not that one either. What's over here? Oh, I think we found it. Alright, we'll slap another save down here. We're down number 16 now.
Can you read me?
Apparently there's a lot of static. Yeah, for a minute I thought you were Korea. What?
There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragas fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, there should be...
If you...
Will do.
Yeah. Keep me on alert. Oh, we got some clothes. Awareness and will. Consumes uncharged item. Absorbed heat. One physical, 1/6 fire. Here, we'll take the blaster.
Find the emergency supplies?
Yeah, it looks like there's some clothes in here.
About time. The whole half-naked Jedi. But there may be... The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to disarm them.
There's some kind of mining energy shield.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers. It won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion of droids.
How do I use it? How comforting. Tell me how it works.
Just equip it on your wrist, and then you can activate it like a med pack. Again, it won't... You could, if you have the skill in a stealth field generator. These droids rely on thermal sensors, primarily to detect fuel. The good thing is that...
And if they spot
these
me?
aren't construction models. They shoot like a moisture farmer militia. Yeah, it's possible some of the droid models may have mining shields on. If so, the shields may absorb... You can usually tell if they... There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a
What? Okay. So we got here. I forget how to sneak.
Watch where you step. If you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on. They'll make spotting and disarming the...
Why are there so many charges down here?
Those mining droids, especially the excavator models, are designed to arm and set sonic charges for... Chances are if they still had charges after they went rogue, then they may have set them to try and kill the miner. If you see one of those...
Oh, that's fun. Oh shit, something's shooting. I'm not very good at this thing. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Good job, little buddy. Oh, you idiot. Whatever. Clean this facility out. Oh, that's hot. Back up here a little bit. Yeah, we're still coming. Come on. What am I stuck on? I can't move. There we go. Alright. Alright, stop, dude. Move! Do something. know why he freezes up like that.
Hey, watch out. That explosion is super... If you can find...
Oh, this is great. He freezes up after combat, and I don't know why. Alright, let's do our skills. Our demolition's up, our stealth, our repair. Oh. Security. Feats. I have 2. That's a dumb joke. I have 2 feats. Alright, 2-handed weapon fighting. Here's one. Both demolitions and stealth. What's this? Oh, no, unarmed. Character is master. What is the difference? Oh, one's lightsabers, never mind. I see. Getting easier to sneak up on them. If the target fails, a will save of DC 5. A will save of 5 plus. Yeah, we'll do shock damage. Excuse me. So are we good enough to do this now? They're nice to have if you're in a pinch or something. Oh, we're still too low. I do like collecting the mines and stuff. And if you get in a weird position or something, you can. It's just nice to have on hand when you. There was some caves in the first. I think it's the first game where you're fighting like some spiders and stuff, and like I was low on resources. I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna lay mines down everywhere.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the... If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Oh, okay. I think this is where we just came. There's like 2 per thing, it looks like. Other droids to droid mining protocol. Let's stop them from attacking me. That sounds helpful. Call up droid command functions. Emergency hat to mission. Unidentified hollow record camera.
Everybody here?
What's up, Kurta? We're supposed to be sinking fuel siphons into the 3218 asteroid shelf right now.
Forget the siphons. You know that survivor they pulled from the freighter? One of the miners said they served with him on Malachor 5.
Malachor 5? So he's one of the survivors. Or worse, a Mandalorian. So what?
Not a survivor, idiot. He's one of the Jedi from Malachor 5.
If he's one of the Jedi, hell, we can't have him walking around here. I don't know what he'll do.
I thought all the Jedi were wiped out in the Civil War, weren't they?
Guess they missed one. But it gets better. I did some checking, and that bounty on Nar Shaddaa is still alive.
Well, look, Gorda, there's...
This is I'm just taking all the parts out of it. I don't think he made it. What are you talking about?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
Great. How far is it?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but I'm locking... If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick.
Okay. We're just exploring everything right now. It's a little slowed down now. Slow it down now. Just taking all the parts off of him. I think we have some parts for later. Oh, he's loose. Ah, you're gonna get in my way, aren't you? No. Okay, I guess we've checked all the things. Oh yeah, there's a bomb in the... Oh, okay. Oh, because everything was getting ready to blow up. Oh yeah, T3's dead. Down.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
Oh, seriously? It won't let me do that? I thought I might have made a good, thumbnail. I'm experimenting a lot right now. I am experimenting a lot.
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely memory wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look. Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me?
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger. Just as you were, Master.
Sorry, I'm experimenting with some things right now. I appreciate your patience, guys. I'm going to screenshot this and maybe we can use it later. I figured it'd be a good follow-up for the, I don't know, a little inside here. Talk about behind-the-scenes stuff. Who was your previous...
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
What happened?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship. Speculation.
How come I don't
remember? It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master. Clarification. Yes, Master. No doubt the flurry of destruction on board the Harbinger somehow drugged you into a stupor from which you could not awaken.
You mean drugged?
Placation. Merely a turn of phrase, Master. The implication that your state was due to the result of ingesting large quantities of Juma juice was I meant to communicate only that you were somehow rendered... Clarification. By locked.
Fine, what happened next?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Okay, what attacked us?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
What was on it?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of
Bounty.
clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
And the Ebon Hawk came here?
Apology. My
Oh, so sorry, I didn't mean to skip that.
explanation. Despite my market value,
He was
Master,
gonna tell me, I don't
the miners
remember.
were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference. I was forced to remind myself.
How did they find out?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Unpleasantries, what are you talking about?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
And then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe.
I assure you had
These
nothing to do with that.
accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems. You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are there any left alive?
Answer. I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap. It is unlikely. Apology. Unfortunately, communication with the dormitory section is severed, Master. It is perhaps for the best, especially if that were the case. The severed comlink would have spared us the satisfaction of hearing. Rapid retraction. Why, yes, it would be unfortunate.
So we don't know what happened to him.
Theory.
Those miners should be hurt and in danger. We need to make sure they're alright. I only want the codes those miners have. And when I have the codes, I'll dispose of them.
Warning. I am...
I'm going to find those miners and you're going to help me. Any suggestion like that, I'll tell you to scrap.
Weary resignation.
Thank you. And how do I get the code to the airlock? Excuse me, who's got the damn code?
Correction.
Oh, what do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid musing. In the last days of conjecture, I suspect Once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the Explanation? Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built in. Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Yeah, well, what about the, what about a droid voice print? Can you manufacture that?
Placating answer. Oh, of course, Master. I shall endeavor not to forget such descriptors in the future. If I...
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Answer. Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to...
Alright, I'll be going. Oh, I got a light side point for that. Oh, whatever. With the protocol droid's help, I've finished work on the sonic imprint sensors. I've installed them in the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original in here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and playback voices to override. There you go. Clicky clicky.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. Greeting. It is a... pleasure to see you intact, Master.
Alright, I think we're going to call it there for now, and we'll work our way out of the... we've gone through the underground, and now we will head into the next area and see if we can save any miners or get those codes to get off this stupid mining facility and find T3 and get Atten out of here as well. So we've got a couple things to do now. Thank you, and I appreciate you all.